God says, your Father in heaven has been calling out to you with urgency, and this is not something ordinary. This is something that will move you, shake you, and awaken something deep within you. Your dad didn't leave without leaving something behind. There's an inheritance you didn't know about. Not one buried in banks or wrapped in gold, but one secured by faith, sealed by tears, and spoken over your life before your father left the earth. Heaven holds it. Your angels know it. I know it. And I have watched over it until this very hour. I need you to understand how loved you are. You weren't forgotten. You weren't left behind. You were chosen to carry what he couldn't finish. What he began in prayer, you will complete in purpose. Comment Amen to affirm this holy moment. I see how you've cried in silence, how you've stared into the sky asking for a sign, hoping for a message, longing for comfort that goes beyond what this world can offer. This is that moment. Your Father is not silent in heaven. His Spirit is alive in me. He has been talking to me about you. And I, the Lord your God, have heard every whisper, every word he spoke before he came home to me. His love still covers you. His prayers are still breathing over your life. You may feel like you've been struggling on your own, carrying weights that don't seem fair. But I want you to know that nothing you've faced is in vain. Not a single tear you shed goes unseen. I have been guarding the blessing he left in my hands, waiting for the moment your heart would be ready to carry it. That moment is now. Comment 1111 if you believe this is your divine confirmation. The battle you've been facing isn't just about you. It's about your bloodline. It's about the legacy your father started. It's about promises that I made to your family long before you understood how deep my covenant with you really is. You didn't come from a weak line. You didn't come from abandonment. You came from a heart that loved you enough to speak your name in heaven. You came from a father whose soul now walks in peace, but whose love for you still works on your behalf. Before you go further, like this video if you believe your Father in heaven is watching over you right now and has prepared something deeply special for you. This wealth, this inheritance, is not just financial. It is spiritual strength. It is heavenly favor. It is a calling that has been placed over your life with eternal hands. You may not see it yet, but your story is about to unfold in a way that will honor your Father and glorify me. The doors that were shut are being unlocked. The people who walked away are being replaced with ones who are sent from me. I am healing your heart right now. I am touching that part of you that has longed for a father's guidance, a father's presence, a father's protection. You haven't lost him. You've just stepped into a place where his voice echoes through me. Every time you pray, he hears it too. Every time you worship, his joy reaches heaven again. You are never alone, not now, not ever. Comment 222 if you trust that God is moving on behalf of your family. I am restoring the years that grief stole from you. I am lifting the shame that tried to rest on your shoulders. You will not carry the pain forever. What your father left behind will become a testimony. What he built in faith will now be multiplied through your hands. I am placing wisdom in you, the same wisdom I gave him in his final days. I am transferring divine understanding, so you will know what to do, when to move, and how to carry what is now being entrusted to you. You are not a mistake. You are not a disappointment. You are the fulfillment of a prayer he cried when no one was watching. You are the answer to a question he asked me in his weakest hour. You are walking into something bigger than you know, and it is wrapped in my glory, signed with my promise, and sealed with his faith. Every time you thought you wouldn't make it, I was holding you. Every time you felt forgotten, I was covering you. And today, I want you to hold this truth close to your heart. I have not just heard you, I've heard him. And the love between a father and a child, when rooted in me, never dies. It only grows stronger in my presence. There is a reason you're reading this right now. There is a divine timing in this moment that is not to be overlooked. I'm speaking straight into your heart because I want you to feel the closeness of your Father's love and the nearness of my Spirit. I am pouring healing into your soul, washing over you with memories that no longer bring pain, but peace. You will see the fruit of the seeds he planted. You will carry the torch of his prayers. And you will walk in blessings that were built in secret through years of sacrifice. I will honor the faith of your father by raising you in strength, wisdom, and purpose. You are chosen to continue what heaven started in him and is now being finished in you. Stay with me. Listen deeply. Let your heart remain open as I reveal more. This is only the beginning. I am not finished speaking. What's coming next will show you how loved, seen, and protected you truly are. A strange 9-word prayer, once locked away in a government archive, is now helping everyday people attract money faster than ever imagined. Scientists say it activates a dormant part of the brain tied to abundance and receiving. It takes less than 30 seconds to speak, but the effects can be life-changing. People are reporting cleared debts, surprise windfalls, and total financial freedom. Click the link in the description and comments before this page is taken down without warning. Comment 333 to declare your faith in this divine inheritance. What your father saw in you wasn't weakness, it was destiny. Even when you were a child, he recognized the calling I placed upon you. In his quiet moments, in the stillness of night, he spoke to me about you. He asked me to protect you when he no longer could. He asked me to guide your feet and shield your path. Those prayers didn't fade into the clouds. They rose to my throne, and they have echoed through the halls of heaven since the moment he arrived. He didn't leave you with nothing. He left you with faith that is still alive. He left you with a blessing that has not expired. I have preserved it with my own breath, untouched by time, waiting for your heart to be ready to carry it forward. I am moving you now into the very promise he hoped for you. The answers are coming. The release is coming. The inheritance is not delayed anymore. Heaven has been whispering your name for a reason. The sudden stirring you felt lately, the heaviness that's been lifting, the strange peace that you can't explain, it's all part of what I'm doing. I'm calling you into alignment with the legacy your father laid down in faith. He couldn't finish the journey, but you can. And I will be with you every single step of the way. Comment 555 if you believe this journey is already unfolding under God's protection. I saw every moment your father cried out to me. I saw the moments he worried, the times he felt like he was running out of time, and still, he trusted me. He gave me his hopes for your life. He entrusted your future to my care. That trust is now bearing fruit. What he planted in faith, you will reap in blessing. The seeds of his prayers are about to break open and bring forth miracles that will cover you and your family. You haven't missed your moment. You're not late to your promise. You're exactly where you need to be. The inheritance was never lost. It was simply waiting for this exact time. You've grown through the pain. You've survived the storms. And now, I am handing you what he couldn't carry into heaven, because it belongs to the earth, and it belongs to you. Your name is written on blessings that your father never stopped believing for. I saw how he protected you in the physical, and I've seen how he continues to intercede from the spiritual. There is a heavenly connection that no distance can break. And through that connection, I am pouring healing into your heart, strength into your mind, and clarity into your spirit. Comment 1212 if you feel the Spirit of God comforting your soul right now. The wealth that's being released into your life is not limited to money. It is wisdom, favor, direction, divine encounters, open doors, and supernatural peace. It is the ability to stand when others would collapse. It is the discernment to know which path is yours and which ones to avoid. It is the hand of your heavenly Father and the memory of your earthly father working together to bring you into a season where everything changes. You will know when it begins. It will start with unexpected peace. It will follow with clarity that feels like you've been awakened from a long sleep. Then provision will start coming in strange and miraculous ways. I will guide people to bless you. I will stir hearts to help you. I will open places where your name was once dismissed. Your Father's name will speak on your behalf in places you never even knew he mattered. His honor is not forgotten. His love is not erased. His voice is still carried by the winds of heaven, and I listen to him because he listened to me. And you are the answer to his deepest prayer. You are the child he trusted me with. And now, you are walking into a place of fulfillment that will glorify my name and honor his soul. There is a reason your heart is moved right now. There is a reason the tears won't stop. That's because something eternal is happening within you. You are not imagining this. This is not just emotion. This is your spirit recognizing the truth that I am unfolding in your life. It is confirmation of a promise passed down through love, sealed by faith, and now activated by my hand. I am turning the ashes of grief into the oil of joy. I am replacing the weight of mourning with a garment of praise. You will no longer walk in the shadow of loss, but in the fullness of legacy. And you will speak of your Father not just with sadness, but with holy pride. Because what He began, you are about to finish. And the heavens will rejoice when it is done. Stay with me. Don't rush this moment. Let these words settle deep into your heart. I am not far away. I am right here, holding your hand, walking you through this, and preparing to show you just how faithful I am to both the living and those who now live with me in glory. Keep your heart open. There is more I must say. Comment 777 if you feel the Holy Spirit gently touching your heart right now. This isn't just a message from me, it's a moment of divine transfer. A holy exchange is happening even as you read this. The burdens that tried to crush your spirit are being lifted. The loneliness that's weighed down your chest is being traded for a presence that will never leave you. I am here, and I am bringing with me the inheritance your Father left in my care. It is more powerful than any earthly treasure. It's something that will shape the rest of your life with light, peace, and clarity. Researchers recently uncovered something unusual in a classified neuroscience file, a 9-word sentence that appears to rewire how your brain responds to wealth. People who repeat it daily are seeing real-world results: reduced anxiety, boosted income, and unexpected financial gifts. It's simple, silent, and requires no action, just the words. But this discovery is being watched closely, and it might not stay online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it vanishes. I've watched you wrestle with questions, trying to make sense of your life, your pain, your purpose. I've seen the tears you hide from others, the nights you close your eyes hoping to feel Him again, even for a moment. I need you to understand this: your Father never truly left you. His body may have returned to the earth, but His love, His faith, His prayers, they are alive in my presence, and I'm delivering them straight into your life today. You are about to witness how powerful love becomes when it's soaked in faith and sealed in heaven. The inheritance your Father left is not trapped in a will or a bank vault. It's living inside the promises I made to Him and the destiny I have written over your life. He believed in the calling I placed on you, and now, I am activating it for all the world to see. Comment 999 if you believe that divine timing is bringing everything together right now. You weren't meant to live a small life. You weren't created to just survive day to day. There is something much greater attached to your name, something your Father saw glimpses of before He left. And I whispered to Him in the Spirit, assuring Him that His dreams for you would not die with Him. I have guarded those dreams, nurtured them, and now I am breathing them into reality. What seemed delayed is now being delivered. The places you were rejected will become the very places where you are celebrated. The dreams that felt like they died with Him are about to be resurrected through you. This is not just a new chapter. This is a divine unveiling. I am lifting the veil from your eyes so you can see the fullness of what has been waiting for you. There are people who doubted your strength, who questioned your calling, who assumed you would fall apart. But what they didn't see was the covering of your Father's prayers and the hand of my favor resting upon you. You carry a legacy that cannot be erased. You are walking with a mantle that was handed to you from heaven. And you will see how powerfully I move when a child walks in the footsteps of their parents' faith. Comment 10:10 if you are ready to walk boldly in your divine inheritance. I know you've been through battles that nearly broke you. I know you've questioned why things had to be so hard, why grief had to feel so deep. But I want you to understand something precious. Every wound, every tear, every heartbreak was preparing your heart for this moment of awakening. Your pain wasn't wasted. It became the soil for the inheritance I am now planting in you. I am shifting your atmosphere. The heaviness is lifting. The fear is crumbling. The confusion is fading. And in its place, I am planting confidence, joy, peace, and vision. I am showing you the way forward, not just any path, but the one that your father dreamed you would one day walk. You will carry his light, not as a burden, but as a beacon. This inheritance is more than blessing, it's responsibility. But don't be afraid. I will not let you carry it alone. I will walk with you, just like I walked with him. You are never alone. Even in the moments you feel isolated, you are wrapped in my presence and covered in the love that never dies. The people who once overlooked you are about to see you rise in strength. Not because you forced your way forward, but because I lifted you. I am placing your feet on a solid foundation. I am clearing the way. You will walk into rooms that once felt close to you, and you will speak with a voice that is steady and full of grace. The favor your father prayed for is now being poured out over your life. I am not distant. I am not quiet. I am deeply involved in the details of your story. You have been marked by love, shaped by faith, and anointed for a future that will surprise even you. Every door that closed led you here. Every delay was a setup for my perfect timing. And now, nothing can stop what I have set in motion. Let your heart rest in this truth: you are not forgotten, not by your father, and certainly not by me. The blessing he carried in prayer is now being transferred to you with divine power. You will see it. You will live it. You will carry it forward for generations to come. This is just the beginning. There is more I must show you. Stay with me. I am not done. Comment 15:15 if you believe your father's love is still protecting your journey today. You were not forgotten when he left this world. You were held closer. You were wrapped even tighter in my care. I made a covenant with him, and I am a God who keeps my promises. When he closed his eyes for the last time, he did so believing that you would rise, that you would grow, and that you would live in the blessings he once only imagined for you. He didn't leave with regret, he left with peace, because he knew I would finish in you what he couldn't finish in time. The inheritance he left behind isn't just wealth in the way the world defines it. It's an overflow of spiritual covering, of divine alignment, of prayers that became petitions before my throne. He asked me to protect your future, and I have. He asked me to bless your steps, and I am. He asked me to walk with you, and I never left your side. Even in your most silent nights, when you felt completely alone, when you whispered into your pillow hoping your father could hear you, he did. Not only did he hear you, but I responded. I sent comfort when you least expected it. I opened doors when you thought hope had died. And now, I am preparing to show you the full measure of what His love and your faith can birth together in my presence. A Harvard-backed study just confirmed what spiritual leaders have whispered for centuries: words carry power. Specifically, a 9-word phrase is now helping thousands attract wealth without stress, hard work, or guesswork. You don't need to believe in miracles for this to work, but many people are starting to. The results are showing up in their bank accounts, not just in their hearts. Click the link in the description and comments before this message is erased forever. Comment 1717 if you know this season is a turning point shaped by Heaven's hand. I have watched you carry the pain of His absence with strength and grace. I have seen how you kept going, even when your heart felt hollow. And I want you to know, not a single tear you shed was ever wasted. They watered the ground for what I'm about to grow in your life. What once felt like grief is about to transform into glory. What once felt like absence is about to overflow with divine arrival. The inheritance isn't only for your benefit. It's for your family. It's for the people who are watching you. It's for those who will be impacted by your rise. Your Father didn't just want you to succeed, He wanted you to lead. He asked me to raise you in ways that would make your name shine, not just in earthly circles, but in the kingdom of heaven. That's why you've been through what you've been through. That's why the battles were so heavy. But I have not allowed any weapon to prosper. I have preserved you, protected you, and now, I am promoting you. There will be days coming soon when everything starts to make sense. The delays, the heartbreak, the rejections, the loneliness, the storms. All of it was preparing you to walk in a fullness that could only be accessed through faith. Your Father may no longer be physically present, but His prayers are about to surround you like armor. They are still alive in my courts, and they are still working for your good. Comment Amen if you receive this holy covering of your Father's love and my divine promise. You will see unusual favor begin to surround your life. You will notice provision showing up before you even ask. Doors will open without effort, and peace will guard your heart even in unfamiliar places. This is not random. This is what happens when I activate a generational blessing that has been sitting in my hands, waiting for the moment of release. That moment is now. I am bringing people into your life who will recognize your worth without explanation. I am restoring your confidence, not just in yourself, but in me. I am bringing back the light you thought had faded when He left. It's not gone, it's just been waiting for my breath to fan it back into flame. And now, I am breathing on every forgotten hope and every silent dream. You have been set apart. You are the one chosen to carry the torch forward. And your Father knows it. He rejoices in heaven every time you take a step toward your calling. You are honoring His life by choosing not to give up. You are honoring me by continuing to trust even when you can't see the full picture yet. But soon, very soon, you will. And when you do, it will bring healing to places you didn't even know were broken. You are not an accident. You are not invisible. You are not forgotten. You are divinely assigned to fulfill something much bigger than you've ever imagined. The legacy your father started didn't end with his last breath. It was passed into your spirit, and now, I am igniting it with fire from heaven. You will not fail. You will not fall. I will uphold you with my right hand. There is more coming. More healing. More revelation. More strength. I am not done speaking. I am not done restoring. I am not done pouring. Stay close to me. What comes next will remind you that your Father's love never died. It simply stepped into my presence, and now, it's working through you. Stay here with me. Let my words settle in your soul. We are just getting started. Comment 1111 if you believe heaven is orchestrating something beautiful in your life right now. I saw him cry for you in private, trusting me when he could no longer guide you himself. He whispered things to me that no one else heard, and I listened with the tenderness only a Father in heaven can understand. I sealed those words. I protected every one of them. And now, I am returning them to you, not just as memories, but as miracles. You are going to walk into rooms where his prayers have already opened doors. You will find favor in places where his love still speaks your name. This inheritance you are about to receive isn't just about restoration, it's about alignment. I am bringing everything into order, piece by piece, layer by layer. The chaos will calm. The confusion will clear. The heaviness will lift. You'll begin to notice it, not all at once, but steadily, faithfully, like the rising of the sun. That's me. I'm in the stillness. I'm in the timing. I'm in the legacy he left and the purpose I've placed in you. I am healing the deep places of your heart, the ones where grief tried to take root and become a permanent home. I'm pulling up sorrow by the roots and planting joy where the pain once lived. I am not asking you to forget. I am asking you to remember, but this time through the lens of victory. Remember the warmth. Remember the strength. Remember the blessing your father was, and know that I am not done with the story he began through you. Comment 222 if you trust that God's hand is writing your next chapter with love and power. There will come a day, very soon, where you'll look back and see how everything was leading to this. The unanswered prayers. The disappointments. The loneliness. Even the times you wondered if you were truly seen. I saw every moment. I heard every whisper. And I never took my eyes off you. The silence wasn't absence. It was preparation. And now that the time has come, I am about to move in ways that will leave no doubt in your heart. I was with you all along. A once-forgotten 9-word sentence is quietly changing lives across the world. It takes just a few seconds to say, yet people are waking up to cleared debts, surprise cash deposits, and a deep sense of peace. Neuroscience confirms it activates a wealth-attracting part of your brain most people never tap into. This could be your turning point, but the page could vanish at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it's removed forever. You're going to start recognizing things your father taught you rising back up at just the right time. Words he said. Lessons he gave. Moments that seemed ordinary but now carry new meaning. That's not a coincidence. That's me awakening what was planted in you through him. It was never lost. It was just waiting for this appointed hour. And now, I am watering it with favor and surrounding it with grace. I want you to know this, his love for you didn't stop. It simply changed form. It moved into my presence, where I magnified it and wrapped it in eternal glory. That love still reaches you. It still guards you. It still lifts your name before me. Every time you speak with me, he rejoices in heaven. Every time you worship, he dances in glory. That connection has not been broken. It has been redeemed and made even more powerful in my hands. Comment Amen to affirm that the bond between your heart and your Father's Spirit lives on through God's love. This inheritance I'm speaking of is already being released. You will see it in sudden opportunities, unexpected restoration, new clarity, and open doors. You will feel it in the peace that starts to settle in your bones. It's not a trickle, it's a river. I am pouring it out steadily, faithfully, abundantly. What once felt unreachable is now coming within your grasp. You will begin to lead others without even realizing it. Your healing will bring healing to others. Your testimony will spark courage in those who feel broken. And your Father's memory will not fade, it will shine brighter through every step you take in obedience to me. This is not just about you. This is about generations. It is about destiny. It is about something holy that was handed to you because I knew you would carry it well. You are not fragile. You are not falling apart. You are rising into something eternal. I am building you with strength that doesn't come from this world. I am covering you in wisdom that your Father once asked me to give you. I am surrounding you with angels assigned to protect what is sacred inside of you. No weapon formed against this inheritance will prosper. No scheme of the enemy will destroy what I have ordained. There is more for you. More healing. More blessing. More revelation. Stay close. Keep listening. You are walking through something heavenly, and every step is leading you into the fulfillment of a promise spoken in heaven and now being fulfilled on earth. Your Father's love lives through my power, and that love is guiding you now into all I have prepared. Stay with me. There is still more I want to place in your hands. Comment Amen if you feel the presence of God gently resting over your life right now. There are memories that still ache in your heart, moments you replay in your mind, wishing you had just one more day with Him. But what you don't always see is how many times He looked at you, even in silence, and prayed in His heart, God, please take care of them when I'm gone. I heard those words. I caught them like seeds. And now, the time has come for me to water them and grow something eternal through you. This inheritance is not only about material provision, it is about legacy, about love, about honor, and about eternal connection. Your father left you more than possessions. He left you purpose. He left you favor that you didn't earn but were born into because of the faith that flowed through his life. He left you grace that multiplies when you step into your calling. And I have been waiting for your heart to be ready to receive it. You are stepping into a space where you'll begin to feel his presence in holy moments. You'll feel it when you pray. You'll feel it in the quiet early hours when the world is still. You'll feel it in your worship, in the scriptures, and in the simple everyday things that remind you of who he was. That's not your imagination. That's your inheritance waking up inside you. That's me honoring the bridge between your hearts. Comment 11:11 if you believe this is confirmation that heaven is releasing something just for you. I am opening doors your father only dreamed of. I am giving you access to rooms where you'll carry not just your name but the honor of his love. You'll begin to see how every closed door before this moment wasn't rejection, it was protection. Because what I'm preparing for you now requires maturity, trust, and spiritual depth that only this journey could have produced. I want you to know that your Father sees you from my presence. He knows you've carried more than anyone realizes. He knows you've felt the weight of grief and the ache of longing. But he also knows, just as I do, that your story isn't ending in sorrow. It's unfolding in beauty. What began in loss is being finished in victory. And the pages of your future are being written with promises that cannot be erased. There will be divine connections coming into your life soon. People who speak life into you. People who recognize the light in you. These are the ones I'm sending to help you carry the inheritance. You were never meant to walk this journey alone. I am sending help. I am sending wisdom. I am sending peace. And all of it is tied to the blessing your Father left in my hands for you. Comment 222 if you trust that God is sending the right people into your life at the right time. What if everything blocking your financial breakthrough could be undone with a single 9-word phrase? That's exactly what thousands are discovering as they speak this powerful prayer each morning. Backed by research and verified results, it's helping ordinary people step into unexpected abundance. No struggle. No hustle. Just words, with real impact. Click the link in the description and comments before this life-changing secret is deleted. The battles you fought in silence are over. The sleepless nights, the quiet fears, the moments when you thought you couldn't go on, all of it is being exchanged for a peace that surpasses understanding. I am lifting you higher. I am giving you stability where there was once shaking. You will walk in confidence not because you're perfect, but because you are protected, chosen, and filled with the same Spirit that raised my Son from the dead. You will start to feel different soon. Lighter. Stronger. More aware of my presence. That's not coincidence, that's the shift happening inside of you. The blessing is moving. The inheritance is rising. The covering of your Father's faith and my promise is wrapping around you like armor. And from this day forward, you will no longer be haunted by the past, you will be led by purpose. This is your time. I am moving things out of your way. I am silencing the voices that try to confuse you. I am tearing down every lie that said you were unworthy of love, favor, or abundance. You are more than enough because I am more than able. What your Father asked of me, I am fulfilling. What you have prayed in pain, I am answering in power. This is the season of answered prayers. Hold on to me. Don't let doubt pull you away. Let my voice be louder than the fear. Let my promise be stronger than the grief. I am not just giving you healing, I am giving you purpose. I am placing your feet on a path that leads to restoration for your entire family. What your Father started, you will continue. What was planted in sorrow will be harvested in joy. And the heavens will rejoice with every step you take forward. There is still more to pour. More to reveal. More to release. Stay close to me. Your heart is ready. The inheritance has been waiting. And I, your God, am faithful to complete what I began through your Father and now continue through you. Keep listening. I am not done speaking. Comment 333 to declare your faith in what heaven is revealing right now. You have waited, not always patiently, but honestly. You have cried, not always publicly, but deeply. You have carried memories with both pain and pride. And I want you to know, I saw it all. Every time you felt invisible in your grief, I was closer than your breath. Every time you smiled for others but wept in secret, I wrapped you in a grace you didn't know was there. That grace has carried you here. That same grace is what your Father asked me to give you before he took his last breath on earth. The inheritance isn't something you need to chase, it is something I am placing directly into your life. Not because you've been perfect, but because your heart remained open. Even in your pain, you believed. Even when you felt weak, you didn't give up completely. That's what I honor. That's what your Father believed in. And now, that is what I'm building upon. I have hidden strength inside you, strength that is only now beginning to wake up. You are not broken, you are being rebuilt. You are not abandoned, you are being aligned. You are not left behind, you are being lifted. This is what your Father prayed for. He didn't just want you to survive. He wanted you to shine. He wanted me to do for you what he could no longer do with his own hands. And that is exactly what I'm doing. Comment 555 if you believe God is rebuilding you for something greater than before. Your Father's legacy is not only his story, it's your future. The kindness he showed, the love he gave, the sacrifices he made, none of it has been forgotten. I saw it. I recorded every act of love, every silent prayer, every whispered hope. I didn't just watch him, I honored him. And that honor now rests upon you like a cloak of blessing. I am placing divine wisdom in your spirit. Not the kind learned from books, but the kind that comes from walking closely with me. You will know things without being taught. You will discern things others can't see. You will walk into places and feel my leading before you speak a word. That is the anointing your Father asked me to give you. That is the covering that now surrounds you. What comes next will be unlike anything you've known. Not because you've earned it, but because you've endured. I am a rewarder of those who trust me, and you have trusted even through trembling hands and tired faith. I am not here to remind you of your mistakes, I am here to remind you of your calling. You were set apart. You were marked. You were covered. And now you are ready to carry what your Father left in my care. Comment 10:10 if you believe this is not an ending, but a divine beginning. There will be people who won't understand this change in your life. Some may question your peace. Others may not recognize the new confidence that rises from within you. That's because they didn't see the pain you endured, and they can't see the covenant I made with your Father. But I will defend you. I will walk with you. I will silence the voices that try to limit you. From this moment forward, expect the atmosphere around you to shift. Not just emotionally, but spiritually. You will feel lighter. The grief will begin to fade. You'll laugh without guilt. You'll dream again without fear. This is what I've longed to give you, and your Father longed for you to receive. You're not stepping away from Him, you're walking further into what He always wanted for you. A declassified government document quietly revealed a 9-word phrase that's helping people unlock true financial freedom. It's not hype, it's backed by neuroscience and proven in real lives. From debt relief to unexpected paychecks, the stories are everywhere. But because of its origins, this information may not stay public for long. Click the link in the description and comments now, before the page disappears. The places that once felt too hard to visit, the memories too heavy to hold, are being gently turned into places of peace. I'm softening the sharp edges of the past, so that when you remember Him, you'll remember not just the loss, but the love. The kind of love that doesn't fade with time. The kind of love that's still active in my presence, working on your behalf. I am giving you new strength now. The strength to speak. The strength to lead. The strength to heal others through what once wounded you. Your story is not small. Your purpose is not delayed. You are right where I need you to be. And your Father's inheritance is no longer just a promise, it is now a reality. A spiritual weight of glory that will begin to rest on your life in powerful, visible, undeniable ways. Let the tears come if they must. Let your heart receive this fully. I am not asking you to let go of Him, I am asking you to hold on to what He believed in. That belief lives on in you. That faith is alive. And I, your God, am watching over it all, making sure that nothing He spoke in love and trust is ever wasted. There is still more to reveal. More healing. more wisdom, more breakthroughs. Stay near. Stay open. I am not done blessing you. Your Father's love still walks with you, and I am still here, fulfilling every word He trusted me to keep. Comment 12:12 if you know deep down that this moment is being written by the hand of God. You were never forgotten in your pain. Every time you felt like the world moved on while you stood still, I was there, holding space for your healing. I was holding the inheritance steady while your heart grew stronger. This journey has not been easy, but every single trial was preparing you to receive something weighty, something sacred, something too precious to rush. What your Father left in faith was never lost. I placed it in the safest place, inside my promise. You are about to feel your spirit come alive in ways it never has before. Not because something around you has changed, but because something within you is awakening. The voice that told you that you weren't ready, that you weren't enough, that you had missed your moment, that voice is being silenced right now by truth. And the truth is, you are not late. You are not lacking. You are not lost. You are exactly where you are supposed to be. This season will not look like the last. The heaviness is breaking. The grief is releasing its grip. I am doing something so new, so deep, so personal, that it will feel like a holy reset in your life. You will breathe differently. Think differently. Love differently. You will no longer feel like you are surviving in your Father's absence. You will begin to thrive in the presence of His love, which still lives and moves through me. Comment 999 if you believe the grief is lifting and joy is taking root in your soul. I have assigned angels to walk with you in this season. Not because you are weak, but because your calling is too important to walk through unprotected. This is the kind of inheritance that transforms families. It heals bloodlines. It restores everything that was lost to the pain of death and the silence of sorrow. I am bringing redemption into every room of your life, and I am doing it through this legacy that your Father left in my hands. You don't have to fight for this. It's already yours. You don't have to convince me that you're ready. I already see that you are. I am your God, and I am faithful to what I started. Your Father knew that. He trusted me with you. And now, I am showing you why that trust was not misplaced. You are about to walk into a fulfillment so sweet, so personal, so timely, it will make you weep not from pain, but from joy. The day is coming when you'll tell the story of this inheritance, and others will be changed just by hearing it. You'll speak of a Father whose love reached beyond the grave, and a God who honored that love without hesitation. You'll speak of how you thought it was over, and how I showed you it was just beginning. Your voice will carry healing. Your steps will carry hope. And your life will carry evidence that I do not abandon my promises. Comment 1717 if you believe this inheritance will bless not only you, but many through you. There will be divine acceleration in the coming days. What once took years will happen in weeks. What once felt out of reach will be placed into your hands without striving. I am not doing this because you begged me, I'm doing this because your father believed, and you endured. That combination unlocks something powerful in my kingdom. It brings heaven to earth. It breaks chains. It rewrites futures. I want you to rest in this. You are not building your life alone. I am building it with you. Every decision you're making, I'm breathing wisdom into it. Every step you're taking, I'm ordering it. Every tear you cry, I'm catching it. And every dream you thought was too late, I'm resurrecting it. This inheritance isn't just a reward, it's a sign that I finish what I start. Even in the quiet, I am working. Even in the waiting, I am planning. Even when you feel forgotten, I am forming something beautiful. The bond between you and your father did not end, it transitioned. And I, your heavenly Father, have never let go of either of you. His love for you lives here in me. My love for you carries both your pain and your purpose. And that love will never fail you. So keep your eyes on me. Keep your heart soft. Keep trusting even when the steps feel uncertain. I have more to show you. More to give you. More to unfold. This is not the conclusion. It is the continuation of something eternal, something sacred, something that has been written across heaven's pages with your name glowing on every line. Stay with me. What's coming next will remind you why I asked you to hold on. God says, I am still unfolding the promise that was whispered in heaven long before your earthly journey began. Your Father knew you were special. He saw it in your eyes even when you couldn't see it in yourself. He watched you grow and prayed silently, asking me to fill the gaps where His words couldn't reach, and to carry you through the places He knew He might never get to walk with you. I took those prayers, and I've been answering them one by one, shaping your steps with a love that does not end. Comment Amen if you receive every prayer your Father made for your life through the power of God. Your inheritance didn't disappear when He left. It wasn't lost in the pain, or buried in the grief. It has been preserved, intact, untouched, and protected in my hands. That inheritance includes blessings you didn't ask for, peace you didn't know you needed, and strength that's only now beginning to awaken. The trials you've faced have not disqualified you, they have qualified you. You've been tested, refined, and prepared. Now comes the fulfillment. I am doing something deep in your spirit, something your eyes can't fully see yet, but your soul has already started to feel. There's been a quiet shift. A holy stirring. That's me. That's your Father's intercession wrapped in my divine presence, guiding you into the place where past pain meets present purpose. You are stepping into alignment with a promise that is unshakable, unstoppable, and sacred. You will not walk this path in fear. I am filling your heart with peace that no storm can steal. I am surrounding you with grace that softens what once felt hard to carry. The anger, the questions, the lingering ache, they are all being met with my gentle voice reminding you that you were never alone, not even for a moment. Your Father walked with me, and now I walk with you, carrying both of your hopes in my hands. Comment 11:11 if you believe your next steps are being directed by a love that never ends. There will be quiet mornings ahead where you will feel His presence so near. Not as a memory that hurts, but as a peace that heals. In the laughter of your children, in the choices you make, in the strength you show in difficult days, you will see Him. That's my promise. Because when love is rooted in me, it does not die. It multiplies. It strengthens. It becomes legacy. And you, my child, are carrying that legacy. Every time you keep going when it would be easier to give up, you're honoring the love He gave you. Every time you speak life when darkness tries to quiet you, you're walking in what He hoped you would become. I am proud of you. So is He. Not because you've done everything perfectly, but because you've kept your heart open, even when it was broken. What's coming next is not just blessing, it's confirmation. You'll begin to see signs everywhere. Doors opening. Peace settling. People aligning. Resources arriving. The very things your father once hoped would find their way to you will begin to arrive, not by luck, but by divine order. I am placing your life into alignment with His prayers and my plan. And what you're about to walk into will make every trial worth it. Comment 222 if you trust God is sending what your father believed you would one day receive. You were never meant to carry this weight alone. That's why I have placed angels around you. That's why I've stirred people to pray for you without you even knowing. That's why I've kept you from things you thought you wanted but didn't realize would hurt you. I've been faithful even in silence. I've been guiding even in your confusion. And I'm about to make it all clear. You'll look back and say, now I see why that didn't work out. Now I understand why I had to wait. Now I know why I was protected from what I once chased. That's the wisdom of legacy. That's the power of my timing. And your father understood that. He trusted me with his life. He trusted me with yours. And because of that trust, you will never be without my help. I am pouring healing into the areas of your life you stopped believing could ever feel whole again. I am redeeming memories, restoring laughter, and reigniting the spark you thought grief had extinguished. You are going to live. Not just exist. Not just survive. You are going to live with fullness, with purpose, with freedom, and with divine clarity. That's your inheritance. That's what's coming. Let your heart rest now. Let it stop racing with fear. Let it be still in my presence. You have not missed your moment. You have not failed your father. You have not fallen too far. You are exactly where you are supposed to be. Held. Loved. Chosen. And now, called to rise. I am lifting you into the next chapter, and what you carry forward will bless more people than you can count. Stay close. Keep your heart open. I have more to speak, and more to give. What's coming will be personal, beautiful, and unforgettable. Because your father trusted me, and I always honor faith like that. The best is not behind you. The best is being born through everything I'm doing right now. Keep walking with me. You're not alone. You never were. God says, I am still speaking directly to your spirit because there is more I want to give, more I need to unfold, and more I have preserved just for you. The inheritance your father left in my hands has not run dry. It hasn't been forgotten. It hasn't been delayed any longer. This is the hour I am pouring it into your life. You've been waiting, grieving, wondering if the pain would ever ease, and now I am answering all of that with a blessing that will not only heal but overflow. Comment 555 if you believe this blessing has already started to manifest in your life. You've been through a valley that most people can't see. You've smiled through heartache. You've shown strength when your soul was breaking. And I want you to know, I saw it all. I never missed a single moment. Not the silent tears. Not the questions you never spoke out loud. I was with you in it. I was the steady hand you felt in the middle of the night, the sudden peace that made no sense, the warmth in your chest when you whispered your father's name in prayer. I kept every promise your father made to me. Every hope he placed in my care. He didn't ask for riches. He didn't ask for fame. He asked for your peace. He asked for your protection. He asked for your purpose to come alive even after he was gone. And today, I am telling you, I am fulfilling that prayer. You are not broken. You are not forgotten. You are the answer to his deepest cry. I have guarded your life with layers of grace. Even when you didn't know you were being covered, I was there. Even when it felt like life was falling apart, I was putting it back together in ways that would one day make sense. This inheritance, this blessing, is the evidence of that. And now, it's time for you to start walking like the heir that you are. Comment 1010 if you believe God is putting broken pieces together for something greater.